I'm exhausted.
Here we go again.
Good story too. Oh boy. Oh wow. Jeez, that's really interesting.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something. Jeez. That's nice. It's really good. The most photographed man in America.
The man you can't get rid of.
Oh my God. Hmm. Hmm. Wow, look at that. Okay.
Okay, that is all of them. I'm gonna go again.
Man, there's a lot of pictures, a lot of good stories. Oh man.
Do you want to go through them all one by one, or do you want to do one more time on the contact and in out, or?
This one is out for me.
Yeah, this doesn't have enough. It's not gonna make it.
Okay. Are you guys okay then to do another contact in out, and then we'll just go quickly?
Yeah,
Did you see a few you didn't like, and so you know this ahead of time?
yeah, I'm okay
Okay.
with that.
Let's keep going, then we'll do contacts, and you can say in out, and you can say more ins than you'd like now, and just, but if we know outs, let's get them out. So this is the second one then. Okay, this one now.
I like to keep this one in.
Me too. I really like that kick of the hand and
All right, keeping.
throw down.
And
Yeah, me too.
I mean, just we have to look at it all.
This one.
Mm,
So out.
This out for me.
This is an N for me.
You see a different version of the patroller with the guy with the lunch.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this.
Got in like intimate spaces with some of the people. Yeah, I want to see this bigger too.
Yeah, this one in.
And
Same here.
Oh, they went in deeper. Wow.
and
It is this one is the image with the caption with the name, is that out? Yeah, I know.
Bye.
well, that's
Oh, this is. I want to see more of this, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep it in. We'll go to the next.
Yeah.
and
In.
Okay.
yeah, that's a lot of good.
This
This
one
is in,
yeah.
this is like so far, I think my
Yeah.
favorite. And
I'm out on that one.
Out for me.
Out for me too.
Okay.
This is another one, the same exact.
looks almost identical to the other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, probably
But-
two photographers going.
Yeah, I think we might
Working
want to keep
together.
this one to compare with the other one.
yeah, keep it.
Look at that person's taking a dive or swimming.
And
Yeah, naked.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
they got inside the courthouse.
yeah, they got in with the family. It looks like, or somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, we could keep this in.
And
This is an out for me.
It's out for me.
It's an out for me too.
Wow,
This
they're
with the
carrying that.
dead baby.
huge thing.
Yeah.
This is an N for me. I want to see it larger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the end.
Yeah,
and
let's keep it in.
news coverage of Haiti protests and
President.
government assassination. And just look at it. That's hard stuff to cover. That's really hard, dangerous stuff to cover.
I think we've seen these
This,
images. I see that they included more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. No, that's. I don't think we've seen this one.
Well, the top left, we saw
The,
that.
the top
Oh, that
picture, we
image. Yeah,
saw
but
that.
yeah, but let's
Mhm.
see the. I say that's in.
Sorry, in. Yeah,
This one.
Yeah,
it's out for me.
this an out for me.
Out.
Out.
It's the same, I think, coverage of the
Of the
in, I
earthquake.
think.
Do we want to compare? Do we think this one
Yeah.
won't make it?
I think the other one is
Really-
much stronger than this one.
I do. I feel the same way.
This is very like very newsy. Okay. Yeah. It's out for me.
I do like a few images in there, but
Mhm.
may not be enough.
Out for me too.
Yeah.
Just, there's just it's hard because so many of these stories, like, okay, you shot that conflict, but like there's obviously life going on outside of this one area that got bombed.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's just hard to sort of like, okay, I mean, you were there. There's nothing from that, like nothing else of like what happened outside of that. It's just make it so decontextualized in a sense. To me, that doesn't tell us anything new.
Yeah.
To me,
It's out for me.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like I think that's the Ceuta
Bahia.
or something. Spain.
I can keep it in. I want to see the
I just
image.
want to see him.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I think this one is an out for me.
It's an out for me too.
I could
Yeah,
do
it
it.
doesn't have the extra level of like.
I mean, there's some really nice images. Obviously, the one that we liked with the guys walking and the
Mhm.
fire. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
there are a few nice images in there,
Great
but
fire
the
images.
storyline is just not there.
Yeah, there's no. I agree.
This is an out for me.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's not strong enough for me. I can't.
Oh, this is the condominium.
Yeah, the one in Miami.
I'd like to see how they approach this. Yeah, still, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't get in with any family member or well, they're kind of.
There's a guy sitting on a couch down there. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, kind
The
of.
picture. Such a boring photo though.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No, out.
Out for me.
Like, needs to be more follow up.
This seems
And
interesting.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
want this.
This is strong coverage.
Yeah. Is that the Taliban coming in?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
I remember
all the-
seeing that image.
I think
Yeah.
this one too. Yeah, this got to be in there. We got to look at it.
Let's look.
That one picture of the portrait of the lady looks really out of place in that series. Though.
Mm.
That's
No.
this one in.
It's just
Kind of go outside, then inside, then back out.
Yeah,
This
but
gives
it
a good shooting of it.
It just so. I don't know. I just don't see the story other than confrontation and confrontation and confrontation.
Well, they start out. You see the protest with the and then you go in, and then they're confronting each other. They go into the place.
That's the lady
Then
that's
the person,
dying.
yeah, the lady got shot. Babbitt got shot. They have that. Back out and onto the street. I think it's actually really like for new, like it just summed up better than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, it most definitely. I think this is much better put together than others. But
Yeah.
if you want to take a look at it, we can keep it.
What's this story? Where is this? Oh, this is
Tigray.
Ethiopia, Tigray. Huh, that looks pretty strong too.
Yeah, I would say infamous.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh no, guys.
We're down to 17. Do you want to go through each
Oh,
individual
wow. Sorry,
section?
guys.
Mhm.
Everything we've been asking for, there it is.
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
That's nice.
yeah, I like this one.
It's strong coverage.
It really
Mm.
Let's see the other one, but sort of.
Try to compare.
mm.
They're missing the interaction between the
Yeah.
rangers.
Yeah, I like the other one much better. It has a lot of realities built into it, confrontations and
I like this
I
one
don't-
because it feels like it's more inclusive. Like you see, like I guess the second photo is that them back in Haiti, or is that a
I think
makeshift?
this is the Darien Gap story because it looks to me like this is from going from Central America, South America to. Could be wrong.
And then the other one,
They go,
the other one
they
has
go from
such
Colombia into Panama.
powerful. Yeah, the Darien Gap is 66
Yeah.
mile stretch of rainforest stretching from Colombia into Panama. There's things that I love about this story, and there's things that I love about the other one, and I wish.
you combine both of them together.
I think there's even another border story that's similar, guys.
I think so.
This is, there's one more border story. Can we look at that
This
one?
is another
This
Black
is,
Lives
this,
Matter. It's almost the
there's
same.
another
exact
Dante,
pictures.
right, story.
Yeah, I like the other one better.
To me, this is out.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, I just feel like if the photography was a lot more stronger, then it would have been good. Because I mean, they were in some good places, but that photography, like the skill set, I just felt
Mhm.
like needs to go up a notch.
Mhm. That was a different frame from the other guy. From that other, it was closed, right? It was a similar frame
Yeah,
to
like they
walking down the
cropped it.
bridge.
This is nice though.
That's a really, yeah, that one is not there. That's
This is
nice. That's good. That's a really good.
still enough for me.
It's one of the better fire stories I've seen.
Mhm.
I think so many of these fires. I'm glad that one of the people, like the lady fire, the lady who covered the lady firefighter, or the man who covered the lady firefighter, got in behind the scenes, because I'm not seeing enough of that. They go, you're with these people. I don't know. Maybe they can't go to it, but
It's like hands and feet are white. That is a ceremony.
oh, that's why that guy. They're running out because they have to put him in, and they're like, wow. Oh, that's the. Oh wow, this is pretty darn strong.
Nice
Really,
ashes.
this
Wow.
story is this is deep.
Yeah, this is much
This is a
better.
very strong. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I was saying. I think there's another.
Oh wow.
That's nice. Like what it's like to live on that in that. And then they're walking across. He got in. They got in a little bit. That's nice. Wow.
This one is
This one's good.
this is my top one for this subject.
Wow. Look at that. That's great. That's also really strong. That's a strong image.
Mhm.
I still want the Texas Ranger interaction, but yeah, I like that one the best. Another one of Dante Wright. Oh.
I really like that other one, but the photography, like the skills, just wasn't doing it for me. But like they were in the right places.
As he goes home, they go home.
Oh, this is nice. He was there with the family.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
Clock out of the head. Celebrating.
Now they go home, and in reality, he's still not there.
Pretty good. Keep that on. That's crazy.
Oh, that's a mattress. I'd say.
It's a torn up mattress. Man, just think about the access you get into this place.
That's
They thought, I mean, there's some images I could probably do without, but I did like how they thought about, well, after the earthquake, where are they living? Where are they staying?
Yeah.
What's happening? It wasn't like I just shot the earthquake, save the mattress. No, we stay.
This is the.
Yeah, that's Terry. Wow.
That's really nice, man. That's. It's
Great story, but I'm sorry. The pictures didn't wow me.
Got one and one.
Yeah.
Is there another in?
I'm out on this
I'm
one.
out on that. it looked like good
That's 3
daily
outs.
coverage that they
Okay.
tried to put together a story on.
I'd like to read the the caption or the description of this story.
Okay, we'll keep this on. We'll go to the next one.
Look at that. There's some good ones in here.
Mm.
A lot of
It's a no for me.
a lot of wire coverage in here in this whole setup. in
Yeah.
this whole thing. A lot of wires shooting in here.
I'm good
Which
on
is
that.
good. It feels very like you feel some like I love like what really helps this is that's what he gets when they get into that room with them. It's so but this is good coverage. This is great coverage.
Yeah, and I'm confused. Like the first person. So is the migrant story?
Yeah, I think this is Ceuta or some in southern Spain, maybe.
I see the guy hugging the
again.
lady in the first, and then the
Yeah, that's a little awkward. Edit.
In or out?
I'm out on this one.
I'm out.
A third out? Or 2 ins? John and Kimberly.
Gonna make it. Is it gonna make it? I don't think so.
I'm out.
Okay,
Yeah.
there it goes.
Mm,
Oh, that's different.
it's a different frame.
Mhm.
I think it was better.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an end.
Definitely.
End for me. Wow,
Yeah, it's for me too.
that is rough. They covered a lot
Yeah.
of different aspects.
That was very strong.
Beautiful.
It's also good.
I feel like I may know who took these pictures. I don't know the person personally, but I think because I just from seeing them a lot. Yeah, good coverage.
In or out?
It's a
This one's
I like the other one better.
the
than
other
this
one more. Yeah.
So
I
this
would-
one is
I-
out for me.
There's a few pictures I wish were in the other one, but this out.
Mhm.
That
Out for me too.
okay, out it is. Last one? No, second to last.
Wow.
That is chaos.
Yeah, this person did do a good job of covering this chaotic situation and like they were able to make frames throughout it. Like a lot of people really didn't make as many frames and they kind of were able to make sense of the chaos while it was going on.
I have 2 ins.
It's in. I mean, if they were going to award something from that day, I think this is it. But I don't know.
I
Let's see.
feel like some of the photographs and the choices are not
Yeah,
good.
it's repetitious.
I mean, you can say like they were outside and they went inside. That's great, but like some of the stuff, I don't need to see it over 20 different ways, you know?
Yeah.
and then the choices that they're weak, so they bring the whole project down.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You know,
Like,
in the end, I think this one is still out for me.
It's a
Okay.
outfit.
Out.
it had to be
Mhm.
tightened up to make it even better.
It's the last one.
Mhm. Mhm. Wow, this is pretty wild.
Are these women soldiers?
Guess we'll know if you keep it in.
This is pretty strong. Some of the frames are really strong. I can't tell what's going on exactly. And the
Well,
editing doesn't really work for me completely at all, but there's some beautiful frames. I'd like to hear what it's about exactly.
All right, we'll keep it in. We'll see what we've knocked it down to.
There's just a ton of like very like kind of like this. It's not surprising. It's the breaking news story, but very like.
All right, you're at 13.
Oh,
Hmm.
All right,
We
let's
need more
go
than
with
half.
it.
Okay, I would put the one of the strongest to me is the Afghanistan story. That's
Which
up there.
You
one?
mean the earthquake?
Oh, the Afghanistan Taliban story is
this
one
is
of
the
the
bottom,
strongest.
right? The one where the last photos, the guys that got well,
Yeah,
let's
they're
talk about-
SRC3.
okay, we have a lot that are like multiples, right? So we have to figure out which one story we want to.
Would it be better if we look at context sheet and then soak in
Okay.
and out, be
Sounds
quicker?
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I do think that's the
Mhm,
strong.
you're right.
This
This
is
is the earthquake. Yeah, I like
No,
to
this
keep
is
this one
bombing.
here.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is bombing, I think.
the bombing. Yeah.
Was bombing? Okay.
Are we reading Cap?
Scroll down to the bottom.
I feel like there's not much here that we haven't seen.
Cause
Like,
of war.
because it's done well, but there's kind of like, okay. And I mean, it's incredible coverage of that.
But if doing it well and doing everything that we've been asking for all in one package, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's so
I'll keep it
chaotic.
on.
Life goes on, regardless. So.
Okay. You
This is the Dante story that I liked.
say, John, it was to the point that you made earlier when you were like, I mean, is that what else is happening like outside of like what was going on with in Afghanistan? Remember John?
What's that? What'd you say?
When it was
Say
like
what?
that chaotic scene in Afghanistan. You were like, I mean, like that's all that they had to show. Like they didn't have anything to show outside of that.
No, I just mean like I think this is like every time like literally I don't see anything else coming from the Gaza conflict. It's always like that. It's like a textbook story.
I was
Yeah,
saying,
That's all I'm saying. And
that
it's a
was the
textbook
Gaza
good, but
conflict.
it's like every single image is sort of someone you've seen before that's done well. Great.
last
But to
that
me, there's pictures, there's stories in here that are not stuff we've seen before as much.
All right, what
So
do we think of
that's
this
why
story
I'm
here?
not as into it.
this story is in for me.
Yeah, it's me too.
It's
All right, we'll go on with the two so far. We'll come back to talking about it.
And this
Yeah,
one, I like some of the images better, but this is the weaker story,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because that one where they go into the water and are knocking them down, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
And then I like
Yeah,
the
that-
one when they're crossing the dam too. I like that image better for this photographer
It's
than the other.
beautiful.
We almost
But-
made it.
All right, so this one's the out and the other one stays.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the star off this one and go to the next.
This isn't the one though.
This is
It's
a
another
different one. This is Darien Gap to the border.
This one is out for me.
There is another Darien Gap one though, right? just before we out this one.
No, I think this is the daring. I think this is the daring gap
This is the
story
other.
that we see.
No, there's one more. isn't
There's,
I don't think so, but maybe there is. I could be. I very well could be wrong.
Can you scroll down a little bit, Sarah? Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, this isn't the one that even though this one has nice moments, you know, the dad holding the sleeping child,
Hmm.
the pregnant lady in the line getting inspected as they wait. I mean, she did that trek in a dress. I hope she changed. I mean,
Unreal.
that's crazy. And then the baby in the mud, and then people on the lookout. Yeah, so
It's
there's
a,
moments,
yeah. It's strong. That
but this isn't it. This is not
it
it.
feels all a little too clean to me. Like it's strange. Like I'm with the people, but I don't feel like I actually am. Strangely, thank you. It's strange. Like I'm here, but I don't. I'm for some reason I'm not connecting, and I don't know why that is. But the
I
pictures are
think,
beautiful.
yeah, I think the emotion is not quite there. That's why you don't feel that connection.
Okay.
Can you
The
go?
one that I do feel really strongly is that kid in the mud. Like,
Yeah.
and they're beautiful pictures. Yeah.
All right.
So we remove this
But
one,
it's strong. I'd keep it in for now. I think.
keep it in for another one, or I've got one in and one out.
Well, mine is out because I
Right.
think there's
That
another
is
one.
out too.
Okay. What about you, Tay?
I like to compare. Did we out the one previously?
Yes.
Oh, we did. Then I
Yeah,
like
but
to
there's
keep.
one more.
Okay, that's what I'm debating.
Okay, we'll keep it in for you to
Oh.
Yeah.
compare.
This is an out for me.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Out. I mean, it's a very well done fire story, but yeah,
Yeah, it's out for me too.
Okay, out it goes.
this is
This one's
it.
in.
This is in, yeah.
Yeah, this one is in for me.
I think that may be.
This is the other Darien Gap
Yeah,
one.
this is the other one
This,
here.
This is the
no,
one
this
with
is a border. There's no Darien Gap. I don't think, is there?
yeah, look at
This is just
look at the water dam that they're walking over.
No, this is. I think this is just the U.S.-Mexico border.
Scroll down to the bottom, Sarah.
I'm pretty sure this is just U.S.
Yeah.
but I could be totally wrong. Yeah, this is
No.
just.
It's just the
Yeah.
Rio Grande.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
They didn't,
Texas.
they didn't
Mexico.
go to. Yeah, this is. So
This
this one, there were two at the border where they're like, almost. It looks like they work together. Actually, the people, because the crossing is almost identical, like at the same time.
I still like this one though.
Yeah,
This one's.
this one is stronger to me than the other one. I like how the photographer got close. The photographer seemed like they took their time. They got creative with it. The quality of photography is just on the money. Yeah,
And you see them living there a little bit, like swimming
Yeah.
and like washing up,
Mm-hmm.
on the other side, and then they cross.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll move to this one.
for this one, I love that the photographer had all of that access, but again, like I mean,
Those are not there.
the quality of the work is just not there. The story, I feel like the quality adds to the story. I feel like they had all of that access.
Yeah,
And
they were with the family.
brought it home. They didn't bring it home to me,
Mm, mm.
unfortunately.
So I hear an out from D.
That-
Out for
It's
me
out.
too.
I'm out too.
Okay.
I like this one. They're sleeping
That's
outside.
good.
There's the roads that they're trying to traverse, and then the makeshift home
Yeah.
jungle.
I
And
have
you have people.
2 ins. We're good. We'll go to the
Yeah.
next.
This is
I
in.
think it's in.
Oh, this one's a good one too. Oh Lord.
I'm gonna try and keep us on track then.
This one is
Feels-
I mean,
Yeah, I feel like it's close.
There's so many
Um,
good moments.
I
Yeah.
think
Well-
the first few images are good, but then after that, it's sort of like a goner for me.
I don't know, like the police being silhouette like lit, and then the smoke, and then the person stuck in their car.
Yeah,
The look of like confusion and fear in that guy's face after he's been
Yeah.
probably tear gassed, the tears. And can you scroll down?
the guy the person in the car, yeah, the expression on the police officer's face is really strong in that light if you look at it.
Yeah. And then the preacher, I'm assuming at the bottom, I mean, the angle and stuff is not the best. And then the reactions at the end, it just feels, well, not completely complete. Like would have been great is if they had access with the family. Sorry.
All right, so what we have,
I mean, I
wins?
think this is strong, but you know, everyone has their preferences. So if you want it, you guys want it out, then it's fine by me.
Yeah, I'm out on this one.
The other set, the black and white set, was stronger over there.
Okay, we'll move on. This is an out.
The editing is
It's
not.
out for me.
Yeah, I'm out on
It's
this one.
too. Yeah, I'm out.
Too loose.
Just too,
Oh, this is in
It was strong, yeah.
this is
Yeah.
good.
probably a winner. Oh, can we read the caption on this?
This one is interesting.
Just at the
So this is them coming in, the rebel army, TPLF coming in, or
It didn't say
the troops
anything
to
about it.
topple this regional ruling party.
can we go up? Is that all the text?
It says
all.
14 months
Yeah.
later, it's still under TPLF control.
Yeah.
Looks to me like they're marching in like that big. This is the army coming in, and they're cheering them.
I'm confused.
I think this is, yeah, the editing is really strange because I don't understand. Can we read the captions from the beginning and go through this one by one to see if we can understand it? Okay. Okay. I don't understand the editing. Okay, so they're like, here's the impact of the war. The first three are at the hospital, maybe? Yeah.
Receiving.
Okay. There was an airstrike, and so this is
Mhm.
the people who were injured and killed. People in the bus try to touch him. Yeah, then the TPLF comes in.
So this
Yeah.
the fighters' arrival.
Yeah, the fighters
And there's
arriving.
female fighters, female Tigray fighters that were sitting on men's shoulders.
And then, okay. And then walk in line. So the fighters are going off to fight on the front lines. Doesn't look, and then, oh, this is captives.
This is an out for me. Looking more into it.
It looks like they basically were based in Mekelle, and that's all they were able to do. They couldn't go anywhere else. Am I interpreting this correctly, guys?
Yeah, this is
looks like-
out to me.
Yeah.
After reading the caption,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's missing.
It's
a lot.
not coming together, but it's interesting to see that.
All right, you
conflict.
brought it now to
Hmm.
8.
ugh, I thought we're down to 4.
Oh, okay.
Where? Let's see what we have here.
Oh, okay. Well, we still have one of the stories I thought we got rid of. Didn't we get rid of the third one? Didn't we get rid of this
I
one?
think we
Yeah,
kept it.
yeah, we did. Yeah,
I thought you
We-
kept
we-
it to compare it to the other one.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I think we can lose this one.
I agree.
Okay.
It's sad when you see such great work, you know, in comparison, it just, you know, it's hard sometimes. And not everyone can win. But that doesn't take away from
Can you take a look at
Amazing work.
49, Linda?
49. That's the second to last at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we got rid of that one too.
Yeah, this
we
is,
did. We got rid of that.
I think this is out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we're
Okay,
down.
we're
We
down
need
to
to
6. Kill 2.
Okay.
Can you take a look at number 2? LR2. No, not that one. I meant the slug. The LRL-2. Yeah.
This is
Pretty strong to me.
We have one more story with this too.
No, I think this is
Oh,
the
this
last
is it.
one. I don't know if it still
yeah.
makes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. This is so the life.
Can we do it again? Can we
You know.
look at big again?
Mhm.
So you see the Texas horseman on horseback,
You see that?
ranger. But okay, then you see that I love this photo.
They have to take
Yeah.
it back.
And then like the
This is nice.
sticks.
This is nice
washing up.
too. Everybody's
Mhm.
cleaned up.
Mhm.
That's nice too, because it's like,
Yeah.
Fun.
Mhm.
you know,
They
yeah.
they
like
are
that.
enjoying their little freedom, in the state here at the moment. So
This is a little bit off topic, but maybe since I'm talking to a bunch of journalists, does anybody know what happened to them and where they went after they disappeared from under the Texas bridge?
Nobody knows.
Some of them got sent back up. At least
yeah,
they-
some of
yeah.
them sent back, and some are going to be in the processing centers, and that could be anywhere from few months. And then the children normally will be moved to elsewhere, and then so.
They haven't really been talking about it much. I remember asking that same question, Kimberly, for a while. Like, where are they?
A lot of them did get sent back to Haiti.
Mhm.
They grabbed them
They-
up quick. They're like,
Yeah. They put them on deportation planes. Some of them, I think, like Tay said, there's a mix. This
Yeah.
one is
They-
really well shot. And what I like is they edited it super well for something, and they didn't try to do too much. Like they went there and they covered this particular aspect, and then each picture is strong in it. So that's positive. It doesn't beat out some of the other larger.
let's look and
efforts.
see the context.
So yeah, keep it in for now, I think.
What's that first story? Yep.
I love the picture of the hand. There's a lot of good pictures in here. I agree. It just feels like I've seen it, but it is really nice. It's a
I think
strong
this is
story.
still one of my favorite stories. So, life move on.
I mean, they have a little bit of everything. They even have the explosions from
Yep.
the war to
Yeah.
the casualties to the reactions
Protest.
to.
The
I mean,
rescue.
seeing her trying to cook something in that kitchen, I'm just like, what is going on?
So we're gonna keep
But
this
then
one in.
they have
Yeah.
two people.
Let's go to it.
People cooking in kitchens though. Why? There's some really strong pictures in here, but
So the last, I would have ended it on the last picture, not the
And Dante-
snow, and the other one really hurt it.
yeah,
That last image, the third
The-
row or whatever, this one with the guy, the
Yeah.
lady yelling, would have been my ender, and
Yes.
that would have probably stayed in because there's not a weak image in that
Yeah.
set.
yeah.
They really hurt themselves on that last two because you don't need them.
Yes, I agree. So the other one that we were comparing it to was the border crossing with the Haitian immigrants, and there was not a weak photo in there.
This one is really interesting too. The funeral pyre one.
The first,
This one
Yeah,
one's
this is
really.
great.
Let's see this one again. Can we look at these again, Barge? That's great.
Yeah, we saw that image before.
That's great. That's really good.
yeah.
Is
Is that a ceremony they have when they have the white on their hands and on their feet? What is that? Does anybody know Hindu?
I don't know.
Yeah, if it's a Hindu, they have some kind of drawing on their hands.
This is,
Yeah, this is sad.
yeah, that's great.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
Very
combining
well done.
this, man, the morning with the person in the background.
And then the editing is really nice. They thought about it, like the
Look at
body language, repetition,
Mm.
the marigold, and then the fire pits,
That's beautiful.
like
yeah, it's just-
mimicking.
To me, this, I haven't seen this. Now, maybe this story was done 20 times in, 100 times in India last year, but,
I could lose.
and then
this
remaking the community come back, remaking it, burying. I think this is really strong.
I think this one, it should be in the
Mm.
top 3 for me.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too.
I agree. Like I would even say second.
Yeah, probably 1, 2, or 2.
You already have your top 3.
Mhm.
I sort of have mine too.
Girl, I'm rolling through. I'm like, let's get it.
All right, which,
You should tell us what's your top 3.
what's your top 3?
Okay, let's go to it. The first one would be what was it? The rebel, the Afghan one.
At the bottom,
Let's see that one.
this one. Yeah, this is my top one.
All right, I'll do that number
It's a little
one.
over.
Yeah, this is
Very
definitely number 1.
That can be number one. Number 2 would be in India.
Mm-hmm.
And then my third one would be I really like the Haitian story. Like I just feel like that's just so deep. That's hard to do, you know.
Which
and
one? The one in Haiti or the Haitian immigrants?
the
Haitians on the border with Mexico and
The one
Texas.
by Texas.
one that's on the
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
LRL too.
Yeah, that would be like my number 3. I wouldn't mind it being number 2, to be honest, but like I feel like that's strong storytelling. They got up close and personal with them people. They put their lives in jeopardy with them, so like they were fully invested in this story. And every photo is top notch to me. It's good.
I mean, there was obviously other photographers there that tried to tell the same story, but that photographer did it better.
Yeah, because they spent more like intimate time with them, I feel.
We put 4 stars on AKX2, LRL2, and SRC3, just 4 stars on those. Okay, so those were D's tops. Does anybody want to add another one to it? Or
I would agree with D on the, is that the AKX2, but that would be my number 1 choice.
okay,
And then the borders would be my either HM or number 3. And then the first one, the 4NS, is probably my number 2.
okay. Put a 4 on the top on the first one, 4 stars on the first. Okay, so now those are 4 there. Is anybody having a big thing to want to have the black and white story or the second to last story, or are we removing them? I want to know.
I think the black and white story is an honorable mention.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just because what John said kind of stuck with me with the first story. It was like wire photos. I'm just gonna shoot it just like how I've seen it shot before. Like I didn't really feel any I mean, there were some really sad, heart-wrenching moments in there.
Should we get rid of the second to last one? Open it up as a contact sheet.
I guess the
HDG2.
Haiti
Oh,
one.
let's see that one.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, we can
this
get
one
rid
is
of it.
good, but I'm not as. It's a really good story. I'm not as into that as the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of it.
I hate to interrupt, but that first story has name.
Let me see. Which
Yeah,
one's that one?
click on the first image.
Uh,
Oh,
Man.
Name.
Yeah,
Reuters
right.
is so bad. Reuters
oh,
is bad.
come
They
on.
be
Yeah.
Come on.
messing up. Reuters be messing up.
Yeah.
It's messed me up.
Sorry,
Mm,
I'll take the fall on this.
All
There
right.
we go.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I made that easier.
oh no, we don't.
Oh man, I don't know
So,
that. Yeah. Okay.
so I think for me, AKX2 is number 1. And I think the border is, well, I'll, this is going to be a little tricky, but I think now the black and white could be my number 3, and then the border would be my number 2, and then the bottom one is the HM.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with you on that.
I like the funeral pyre. I'm good with that, number 1. I personally like Afghanistan number 2, because man, that photographer got some crazy stuff and really
They didn't
was in
sleep.
control of the frame and covered the news story. 3 would be border. I think HM is Dante, because the 2 images at the end just, man, like I felt like those 2 images just brought it down. Like at the end when I looked at it, I was like, oh man. And then it was just, so the fact that the editor of the border person really was, they did something a little different. Like they didn't have the horse pictures of the same horse, but they got in, and you really feel with that little time they had on the border, they got into the camp on the Mexican side.
I think
Yeah.
you all
That
are in
made such a
agreement.
difference.
I think you all are in agreement that the second one is number 1.
Yes, for me.
Okay.
For me too. But I think Kim, you were saying something about you wanted you had originally said, how do you feel about it?
I'm okay.
Okay, cool.
Afghanistan is 2.
And do we, I mean, I'm also like, I the border, to me, like Dante and the border are interchangeable. The only thing is I give the edge to the border photography because they really were disciplined about the editing. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I would
Are you all in
agree.
agreement to make
This is really
LRL
nice.
LRL2 is the 3rd, and then the black and white is the HM?
It's great. I mean, again, like there were so many good stories that were left on the cutting room floor.